Well, hello, friends, and thank you so much for tuning back in with me, Latisha McKinney, and welcome to Designing with Latisha McKinney. So, it is time for us to finish up with our second class for today. Okay, so we stopped when we was doing our flower match wraps. Now, I absolutely love to divide how many I'm going to place on each side of my design. So say for instance, like in this tutorial, I did like 5, 4, 3. So I love to separate my actual flower match wraps just like that in order for my design to go faster. Let's go ahead and place 3 over here. Now on the other side, I'm not going to place 2. I just want to place 3 right here because I just want everything to be a little different, everyone. So let's go ahead and finish that one up. Okay, so we have that one on there, friends. This is looking nice, and I'm acting like this because, hey, I did not have this like, oh, this is how I'm going to draw it and do it. No, I'm just letting my gift go forward. Let's add some over here as well. This is going to be beautiful, everyone. This is going to be beautiful. Now with the hot glue strings, don't worry about that. If you allow your paint to dry on your design like it was supposed to, then the paint should not be coming up at all. See how the hot glue just went across it? I'm not worried about it because like I told you all, you have to make sure that it dries effectively, okay? Because you're going to go back and then you're going to remove the hot glue strings. The gloves that I'm using are protective gloves, okay? So they do not burn me at all. I do advise you from past situations that I've had to make sure you use something to protect your fingers. Now I do see the spray paint at the bottom of the actual candle holder. I'm not worried about that because remember, this is a 2-in-1 design. Now we have noticed that a lot of our sales has been from like doing the stacking method with the brooches. So let me pretty much give you this idea of what you can do when you are stacking your brooches. So I'm just going to do one and then you can just kind of take the idea. This is what you're going to do when you're placing on your flower match wrap. Make sure you stop right here, okay? And then you're going to place on your hot glue or E6000. Then let's place on our brooch. Now in that tutorial, it's certain brooches that you have to use in order to do the stacking method so it can look professional. I'm just showing the demonstration. If you do this, make sure you add 2. If you was to ask me, Latisha, what type of brooch would you use for this actual design? Now, this brooch here, I just use for demonstration purposes only for when I am doing classes. I will go with the Royal Vintage Crystal Teardrop brooch. That's the one that I would go with personally if I was doing a design for a client or building up my inventory. Now what I am doing, I'm making sure that I have my design straight, okay? So I do not want to place it like my brooch, let's say for instance, too far to my right hand side or too far to my left hand side. I want to make sure that my actual brooch is facing towards me to make sure that it is even. Okay, so now I have found my location. The next thing that I'm going to do is remove the pin, then place the hot glue onto my brooch and just adhere it to my design. So all I'm doing is adding on my hot glue to my brooch. Now you're going to place it onto your design. Hold it if you're going to use hot glue, okay? Now, if you are using E6000, like a strong bonding glue, make sure that you use this type of tape in order to hold it down overnight, 24 to 48 hours, everyone. I always say 48 hours, okay? And also make sure that it is not Scotch tape because Scotch tape will peel off your paint. There we go, everyone, and this is how it looked thus far. I am not done with it yet. I did do a double stack right there where you see that brooch behind the large brooch, so make sure that you did check out those tutorials, especially with me placing on these pearls. Remember, everywhere that you see a gap or an opening, you're going to place your pearl. Once you are done placing on each pearl, then you're going to take your gold leafing pen or silver leafing pen, whichever color you're using, and then color in your pearls. Now you see where I placed my brooch right there, going along the side of the V. I think that is very stunning. Remember, I told you this is a 2-in-1 design. Now this is the one where it has the mug at the bottom, really tall and extravagant. I think this is very gorgeous. Or do you want it short? You don't have to have the mug on there in order for your design to stand out. It's still luxurious. All right, my friends, just let me know down in the comments below, and make sure you check out the description box for everything that we use in these videos. My friends, I thank you so much for tuning in with me, Latisha McKinney, and you all have a blessed and wonderful weekend. Bye bye, my friends.